Alright. What's up, gamers? It's your boy, Mr. Dawes, back for another DozCast episode. Today I'll be reading some more Reddit posts for you guys. And today's theme topic is going to be all from the AskReddit subreddit. Now, if you don't know what that is, it's pretty much just a subreddit where you just go and you ask a random question and other Redditors will respond to them. So, with that said, let's get right into this first question, which is, you're the chief of fashion police. What are you banning? So
Am I banning?
I'll be reading some of the comments and then we can give our own opinions on them.
Alright.
First comment here: those super long, overdrawn eyebrow trends that look like they were drawn with a Sharpie.
Well, yeah. Fuck, I hate those.
Someone
You got you got you gotta embrace your natural hair and shit. You can't just be drawing it. Like, imagine if I could draw a hairline. Imagine some bald person he could draw his hair. Like, no, fuck you.
Yeah, I was just about to say, like, what about bald people though?
Yeah, exactly.
There was a reply to that said the brows enter the room 5 minutes before you do. Ah, shit. Have you seen the Rhymes with Grug meme?
Maybe I just don't know what it is.
It's just a character from the movie Croods, or whatever it's called. I don't know why, but this recent trend of like one of the main characters always he had a scene where he would come out and he'd be like, "I call it the Rock or whatever, rhymes with Grug because that's his name."
Mm.
People are making memes out of it, like, "I call it mass genocide, rhymes with Grug." This comment here that says those god awful Ugg Croc hybrids from 2010, which I don't know what those are. So
I mean, those are boots, I think. They're like women's boots. Maybe they're not just for women, but they're fluffy little boots women wear.
okay.
Maybe some gay men wear too. I like Uggs, by the way.
I gotta look this up. Ugg
Yeah, just search up
Crocs.
Uggs. Or I don't, no, wait, they're Crocs too. Oh
Yeah,
my, that
yeah.
sounds amazing.
Ugg Crocs combination. So that's what these say. Hybrids, whatever. And absolutely, I just see
You see peak, that's what you
I
see.
see Crocs.
No, you just see Crocs.
Oh, I guess that's supposed to be it. Yeah, it just
It's amazing.
looks weird. That's all I can say. There's one Croc here that's just all fuzzy.
Yeah, that's
Anyway,
peak fashion in my opinion.
someone replied to that with a calm Krugs, and someone responded to that with rhymes of rug. Anything that isn't made with, anything made with crappy material. So everything on Timu that isn't
Yeah,
made to last. Let's put endurance and longevity back on the menu, boys. But that one good pair of jeans and shirts that last decades, hand them down to your children for retro styles. Okay.
fair enough. I mean, I don't be shopping on Temu or H&M or something like that if I'm getting clothes.
No, of course not.
I don't go to Walmart.
Of course. I do, though. All right.
Like, because you don't have fashion, you wear the same thing every day.
That's true. But who
I
needs
mean,
fashion?
I don't wear anything special to work either, but I have hella clothes.
Yeah, but who needs fashion where you can just look ugly every day?
When you could be naked.
That too.
Yeah. You don't need fashion to, show off.
Women's clothing without functional pockets. Fair enough.
Women's clothing without functional pockets?
Limit women's clothing.
Yeah. What's wrong with women's clothing without pockets?
Women
I mean,
don't.
there's no pockets.
Yeah, women like to have pockets.
I mean, fair enough, but like, okay. It's not like Ugg Crocs. It's just imagine it's a banger piece of clothing, but it just doesn't have pockets. You're like, oh, fuck, not doing that.
Where are they gonna put their phone?
In their mouth,
Oh, okay,
in their ass,
chill.
somewhere.
Extreme sagging. Those guys who walk around
Gross.
with basically their whole ass out and they're like
Oh yeah.
holding the front of their pants up. It's embarrassing. I
Yeah,
completely
it's like
agree.
Joe at work.
Shut the fuck up. I don't do that on purpose.
No, you do. And you've acknowledged it. You're like, man, I could get a belt. And I was like, man, you probably should. But no, you like embracing it. Like, you know what? Respect.
I'm not. I just need to run to Walmart and get a belt.
It's not that hard, but you make it seem hard because you haven't changed it this whole time.
I generally didn't know just how bad it was until we recorded.
Until the video.
Yeah, until we recorded that video, and I was
I
like,
highly doubt that. There's no
"Damn."
way.
I've never obviously looked at my own ass. I legit always think
Well, no,
you're just
there has to be
exaggerating.
someone that observes you and be like, hold on. Well, I mean, I guess they don't want to be like rude or something because I've observed it many times. I'm not gonna answer why I thought about it like that, but
You're just over here like,
there's got to be someone that just observes you and just be like, your crack is showing. You might want to pull up your pants, like your mom or something.
well, usually the second I get home, I put on these pajamas and they're pretty tight. So anything that has a, oh boy, losing my voice.
Oh boy.
Gotta take a sip of water. Okay. Anything that has a huge logo, even if it's designer, it's tacky.
Yeah, it is worse if it's a designer or just a normal brand like Supreme or like Adidas or Nike. It's kind of cringe.
I'm gonna get like a specific like whole fit that says like Vans and then Vans pants, Vans
Yeah,
under
that's how I used to
Manscaped.
be.
Yo,
Oh, sponsor me, please. The
I'm
Manscaped
already
hoodies, the
wearing the
Manscaped
Manscaped underwear
pants,
that you guys sent me yesterday. Thank you
underwear,
guys. Sorry,
and then
boxers.
you can wear the boxers also as a bandana too.
That's true. You can.
Extra mileage with it.
Someone replied to that. I'm sincerely about to get a shirt that says, I got that dog in me. An overblown picture of a Costco hot dog.
I got that dog in me.
See, now that'd be a good shirt.
Yeah, I mean, don't you have the cum shirt? That's
Yep,
fire shirt.
right
It's
here.
not necessarily a logo, but it's a big text that says cum.
Um, Back when I was in high school, I had I still have the shirt, but the words have faded out by now. It's a blue shirt that says "Y'all need Jesus," and
Yeah.
I remember there were a few times back when I didn't really care what I wore to work, and I wore that shirt a few times. People were like, "I agree." I was like, "Shut up, Karen."
I agree. You seem like the type of person. Do you remember in high school the hentai hoodies? And a bunch
Oh,
of like
yeah,
girls like
yeah, yeah,
faces.
yeah.
Like,
I
yeah, I feel
know.
like you'd wear that.
No, I would
I feel like
not,
you
but I had a friend who did.
I feel like you're in the minority that would wear that.
No, of course not.
Little damn crazy.
All right. Uh, all the
Thinking
sad.
is insane.
What?
What?
What did you
Move
say?
on. Read your question, brother.
Okay, fine. All the sad.
Let a brother breathe.
Can I probably get some tape? All the sad beige clothing. Stop. You look like an. I don't know what that word is. Anemic. Cult leader.
Namek?
Sure. Uh, it washes. It washes you out, and that's the reason you have to wear it so much. And fuzzy shoes out in public. Yeah, I see your fuzzy Uggs. And another one about Uggs. As you shuffle down the aisle, and I also see every puddle you've dragged those abominations through. They are dirty and matted, and there are no way there isn't a discard drop, cough drop stuck somewhere in there. I see these and I immediately flag you as someone who makes poor life choices. Damn.
Jesus Christ. Imagine getting this triggered over what someone's wearing, though.
Seriously.
It's like, oh my God. Chill out, people.
God. I remember I wore the, well, obviously I wear it from time to time, the Miss Dawes hoodie, and it just says Be One with the Dawes Nation on the front.
Yeah.
And someone was like asking, "Well, what's the Dodge Nation?" And I was like, it's
It's
just
a
like,
cult.
yeah." It was just like it's a thing, kind of like, be part of this nation kind of thing. It's like, well, I'm already part of the American nation. I was like, hey, cool, Karen, you wouldn't get it even if I did explain it to you better.
I was an old person that said that.
Yeah,
Like, oh, what nation? That's funny.
yeah, she legit believed like it was some kind of like other nation. I was like, no, Karen, I can't explain it to you. I'm sorry. There's no hope for you.
Yeah, you can't join the Dawes Nation. You're too old.
Fast fashion. I enjoy all
Oh, you know. Oh, I was sorry.
I enjoy all fashion looks. The more awful, the better. But I think people need to commit to that mullet and parachute pants or that unicorn onesie with Crocs for a while.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
dude.
fire. But yeah, fast fashion is essentially just H&M and that kind of stuff.
That stupid broccoli hairstyle every young boy has.
I had it. I had it at one point.
I gotta look this up. But broccoli hairstyle. I'm learning all these
Yeah,
new
and,
terms today.
you just shave all the sides of your head and then you have the little poof on the top. It was fire when I was a little kid
Oh yeah,
and
that's dumb.
young teen, and then I grew my hair out.
There's a reply to that says, "My friends and I call it alpaca hair." There's one comment that just says lip injections. God
Jesus
damn.
Christ. Can you speak, please?
Sorry, I'm having a stroke over here. It's too warm.
Too warm. It's like 70 degrees outside.
It's currently
Let me check my
77,
weather.
so false.
72.
Mine says 77, and I feel like mine's more accurate.
Well, you have. Wait, what are you looking at?
The weather app,
On what?
my phone,
What? You have an Android, so like what weather app?
the weather app.
What is it operated
I don't
by?
fucking know, dude.
The weather.
The weather.
Okay, fair enough. So, I'm looking at my iPhone and I'm looking at
Oh,
my weather app
yeah.
that's powered,
No wonder
that's
it's inaccurate as fuck
operating,
because it's an iPhone. We all know this.
it's operating by, where is it? I gotta find it. You know what? Fair enough. I can't find it.
Cool.
It's just the weather.
There's a response that says this. I just don't get it. It's so fake, and this is never preferable to the natural lip. I want to tell everyone with a pair of pomulous moth caterpillars stuck to their face that they look absolutely insane. Damn.
Yeah, I don't know who would want big lips. Unless you're a good kisser. I don't know.
Oh, this kind of backtracks to the pants with pockets thing. It's fake pockets. Everyone deserves to have real pockets. Hell yeah.
What?
Who's with me?
What are fake pockets? Like they're just pockets you see but you can't use them?
But have you never seen like a woman's pair of jeans, dude?
No, I don't interact with.
Fair enough. But they literally like it looks as if there'd be a pocket there, but then once you go to
Yeah.
like reach in, it's nothing. It's just sewn shut.
Oh,
There is no
well,
pocket there.
yeah. I'm not a woman, so I don't know what these type of things are. Okay, too advanced for me.
Never even talk to women, dude.
I don't know, man.
Women are
Never,
scary. I get it.
never, never.
All right, it's this one. I'm not banning anything, but I'm making gym clothes that cover your ass cheeks and sweatproof mandatory. I'm a straight dude and believe you should be able to wear what you want. But the idea of using gym equipment after someone had their cheeks out and sweaty just irks me. Leggings that don't prevent the transference of moisture are just as bad. There's a solution to that. Stop going to the gym.
Yeah, you won't have that problem, man. You won't have to
Fucking
deal with
loser,
sweaty
dude.
people. Yeah. Imagine going to the gym. Could it be me?
Seriously.
Well, I actually do plan on going soon, but
Cringe.
I'm gonna have to deal with sweaty people.
Okay. There's one comment on there that just says this style of bikini bottom, and it's like it has a link that you can click on, and it just shows you bikini pictures. I was like, so you just want to ban bikinis?
You just hate bikinis?
Yeah, I
All
guess
right.
so.
You just don't want to see skin, I guess. I don't know.
Bro doesn't look good in bikinis.
Yeah,
It's a grown ass man.
I look good in bikinis. Just because I look good in bikinis doesn't mean you get to ban them. Okay.
Pajama pants in public. All right,
Yeah,
I gotta
that's
be
just
honest with you.
lazy.
Well, I gotta be honest.
Lazy.
I gotta be honest with you, man. There are times when I just want to like wake up in the morning and be
Can't
like,
even
"Fuck,
change your
I
clothes.
have to get to work," and then just leave in my pajamas. Just like fuck it, why not?
Why not? I mean, it wouldn't hurt anybody, but like you'd just be like, "What are you doing? You're wearing pajamas."
Yeah.
It's not
Now,
like a crime.
if they're just like running to the store, I'm like, okay, fine. But if they like actually have some important stuff to do that day, then I can understand. Like, okay, you should have gotten changed, bruh.
I don't know. Even the store, bro. Like, who you just come off as lazy and you just don't care. I mean, unless you really just don't care. I mean, fair enough.
I
But
mean, I don't. So
dang, dude. I mean, maybe Walmart. Walmart, I'll allow it because people don't care about themselves in Walmart. But if you're going to like anywhere else, wear some pants. Wear some normal pants. I've seen some diabolical things in Walmart.
all right. I think that's enough comments on that one. Do you have your own piece of clothing that you would, or I don't know, I guess fashion that you would ban?
Fashion that I would ban.
Yeah,
I
because I
mean,
know you're so
I don't.
fashionable.
I'm really not. I just wear clothes. Unlike you. Well, I was about to say unlike you, but I just wear the
Yeah,
same.
I'm just gonna work naked.
I'm just going naked, but you wear the same thing, so you're not fashionable. I wear
Yeah,
different things, but I'm not saying I'm fashionable. I just wear different things. Um, Not that I can think of. Like, if you just wear clothes, I mean, you're good. You don't see bodies naked. I don't know.
all right,
I
fair
don't really
enough.
think of anything.
This next one is what kind of technology has already reached its peak? And this very top
Mm.
comment here, pencils are just about there. Every year I wait for new I wait for the new pencil tech. Okay.
I mean, yeah, it's wooden. It's not really like technologically advanced. It's a pencil.
Microwaved ovens. They've been doing the same job for decades. Quick, easy, reliable, and there's not much left to improve. And someone responded to that, silence mode, please.
Yeah, if I don't want to like wait the last second and open it so it doesn't beep like "Merp." Like that's the one thing they need to add.
This is true, but there are also times when like I'll be sitting down on the couch or even in my room, and
Yeah.
one of my parents is cooking dinner, and they set like the timer up or whatever on the microwave oven, and it dings, and none of them get up. They just sit there and
Yeah, yeah,
continue
yeah.
watching the movie. I'm like, guys, go get dinner.
It's like my mom leaving coffee in the microwave. Like you just don't care about it anymore. Just go let it beep, get it cold again. Like, come on. You know what they need to add to microwaves? They need to do what they've been doing to fridges. They got to put a touch screen on that shit. I don't know how it's gonna work, but it'll work. You look at the weather. You could play Fortnite. You could do whatever you want on your microwave.
Play Mario Kart World.
Oh
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
I'm down. Trying to get our microwaves together so we can play some fucking Mario Kart.
A lot of the printing industry has peaked technologically. Many professional printers and cutting machines sold today are pretty much exactly the same as they were decades ago. I mean, if you're talking about like just basic printers, oh, okay, he does actually say in an edit. Edit, in case I wasn't clear, I'm not talking about your home inkjet printer. I'm talking about wide format industrial printers and cutters.
Okay. Because I was about to say, like, there's these things called 3D
Yeah, I
printers.
was,
Those
I
are
was gonna
pretty
say.
advanced.
I'm like, I feel like we've come a long way. I mean,
Yeah, come on. You just get a 3D printer and you can just make whatever you want.
bro prints out a fucking. Yeah, he has like a basic ass printer and prints out a fucking colored piece of paper and like, whoa,
Holy shit.
technology's come so far. Wow, there's a lot of responses to that one comment. Shit.
They're like 3D printers, dumbass.
Zippers haven't changed much since the early 1900s. I feel like if there were improvements to be made, someone would have figured it out by now. Bro, I don't know about you, but when I was a kid, I had a one pair of jeans that were like, they weren't zipper jeans, they were like the buttoned ones.
Yeah.
I fucking hated those. I never, like, that's such a dumb mechanic down there.
Because what if the zipper broke? Well, I mean, the buttons could broke too. No.
Buttons can broke. Yes.
They can go off. They can fall off. So I guess never mind. But it's not bad. Come on. It's like the same thing.
Well,
It's just a different way of doing it.
let's say this: like, you gotta take a piss real bad, and you got 3 buttons to unbutton.
Yeah. Just rip your pants open.
Yeah,
It's not hard. It was zipper. You gotta go.
yeah,
That one you
zipper's
just the first
done.
go. Yeah. Or you're a Chad. You don't even pull down your zipper. You just pull it on your pants.
Or you're an
Unless it's like really tight.
extra Chad and you just pee your pants.
You just pee your
Sigma male
Don't do it.
status.
Yeah. We don't even need to discuss this anymore. We don't use the zipper to pull down the pants to go to the bathroom or the buttons. We just piss our pants.
Dice. They have found recognizable D6 dice from that 5,000 years ago. All right, fair enough, I guess.
What?
You said-
Dice?
Yeah, dice.
Like from like a board game?
Yeah.
Like dice? Okay.
Microwaves. Someone already said that before. This one. I don't think Skyrim can be ported and re-released to anything else. Someone,
Yeah.
someone replied to that. Didn't the Switch 2 just come out?
Oh yeah, baby.
Fucking
Switch 2 edition.
who made Skyrim again? I can't. I'm drawing a blank.
I don't know.
Actually,
Nintendo, no.
no, they did not. Bethesda, jeez. Can't believe if I can remember their name. But yeah, like, Switch 2 gets announced, and Bethesda will be like, yeah.
I mean, they did release Skyrim on the Switch's release date. I'm kind of surprised they didn't do a Switch 2 edition. They're like, hey, you guys go, dude. Make the game better, more than like 30 frames a second.
Hell yeah. Make it HD, 4K, 3D in your ass.
Whoa. Around sound.
Surround sound.
You could smell shit in it. Not literally what I just said, but you could smell in the game 4D smell.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know if you ever saw the movie Ready Player One, where he has like the suit that like he can like fill stuff in the game.
Mm.
Imagine that, but it's like a full suit, and it like even has like a nose smeller.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, there's a response to that said, "New Skyrim Deluxe Game of the Year Dragonborn Edition. The Dragonborn comes director's cut. Now that with Drag Queen Dragons digital edition, Blu-ray, and 17 floppy disk, limited extra edition, you're finally awake. Now with more colognes. I don't know the colognes. Sure, we'll go colognes. Now with even more big ass fucking dragon motherfuckers now on the Switch 2.
Oh, let's go.
Someone replied to
I
that.
might.
Don't tempt them. Fax machines. Oh yeah.
Am I stupid or I don't even know what a fax machine does. I don't know if I'm just that young or something, but
Literally never even used
what
one.
the
I don't
fuck?
even know if I've actually ever seen one. But
Yeah,
like
what do you even do with the fax machine? I might be dumb, but
I
I've never had a situation where that happened.
like I said, no idea. But I don't know if you ever experienced this, but I still we have people who come into the post office and will be like,
Yeah,
"Can I use
yeah,
your fax machine?" I was like, "Bro, the '90s called. Like, where you been?"
yeah. I'd be like, bro, what are you talking about? I think maybe the library has one, but like, who's using a fax machine in the big 25?
Yeah, seriously. All right, this is a pun, but I'm still gonna read it. Climbing tech has reached its peak multiple times.
Oh, that's so funny.
Good one, dude.
Although,
The internet,
so great.
the internet peaked in the 2000s and it's been downhill ever since.
Early 2000s? Because I would disagree. That shit
It
was
just
slow as fuck.
says the 2000s.
So if they're saying 2000s, I'm guessing 2000 to 2010, which I would disagree because it
Yeah,
was slow and there's nothing really on there. I'd say it peaked like probably like before 2020, before we had fucking like Chat GBT and stuff.
yeah. I think for me personally, I'd say 2015 was the year it peaked.
Like once short form content was created, that's when we became retarded.
Exactly. The 90s were fun and wild, but still very primitive. The 2010s are when things really turned corporate, predatory, and fueled by money. By 2020, the internet had become a corporate cesspool of propaganda, misinformation, and bots. But the 2000s were definitely peak, if you say so. Users still ran the internet. People made content for passion instead of money. I mean, content was around, but I don't think it was as big as it kind of was in like after 2010. I'd say. Um, where was I? People made content for passion instead of money. It wasn't weaponized misinformation tool. Social media was fun. What social media did we have back in the 2000s, dude? MySpace?
Yeah, MySpace.
All right, yeah, that was fun, I guess.
YouTube, kind of, in
And
2005.
yeah, sure. And still, social spread speeds uh, weren't oh were good enough for video streaming. Were they though? I mean, were they? Um, and we weren't in the permanently connected smartphone era yet. Facebook overtaking MySpace, Google buying YouTube, smartphones, and most importantly, the switch to the algorithm-based feeds are what killed the good internet. This is the bad internet, and I feel sorry for everyone under the age of 30 that never got to experience the good one. Okay, let me tell you, dude.
I mean,
I'm under the age of 30. I got to experience a little bit of that stuff, and let me tell you, you had to like wait 3 business days just to get one thing to fucking load. So I don't know what these
yeah.
people are talking about.
I mean, you can play on your Windows XP the fucking pinball game and
Peak.
mine, yeah, whatever the fuck it is, great games, but like other than that, you're not doing much. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And
And you had to use CDs for PC games, which was pretty funny.
I don't think I've ever once heard anyone try and defend MySpace.
I never even like used it because I
Neither did
mean,
I.
I'm pretty young, so
I know like it existed, I don't know
Yeah.
what it was or anything like that, but
Was Skype like during that time or no?
it might have been. I don't know.
I think so, because then Discord like took over it later on. But
I mean, I will say the internet is not great now, but back in the 2000s, you can't say it was peak then.
is it really that bad? I mean, it's kind of bad. Never mind.
Yeah, it's pretty freaking bad. Books, paper clips, ballpoint pens, note that things have not been changed and revised for a long, long time. Silverware, the design has been improved and perfected for things like spoons, forks, etc. Standard analog clocks and watches with precision has gone to -2/+2 seconds a day by Rolex and Omega standard. You can't really go beyond that, and it ultimately still looks. Oh, still, ultimately still. Am I having a stroke right now? Ultimately still lose the quartz and the atomic watch. Look up Quartz Crisis. The event alone almost killed the entire Swiss watch industry, making the industry uh, in the 70s. People buy mechanical watches now for different reasons than timing precision. Okay, dude. You know what's crazy is if you just turn on your phone, you have time
Mm.
right there.
Yeah, but it's not a piece of fashion. Watches are fashion.
Okay,
Yeah, I
dude.
know you wouldn't understand. I mean, we went over the fashion part, but I don't think you've worn a watch before. But you don't wear a watch for its literal purpose anymore. You wear it to be fucking amazing. You wear it just to be like that guy.
Yeah, that's Sigma
Well, it
male.
depends on what when you have the SpongeBob watch on,
Oh,
you know
dude,
what's up.
you're getting all the bitches.
Yeah. When you don't have that SpongeBob watch on you, like no one wants you.
The last
It is
time,
what it is.
the last time I wore a watch was for that fucking the normal people versus these customers video, where I go, oh man, the post office closes in 2 minutes.
I should have wore a watch too, because I remember in one of those scenes I like looked at my hand to like look at the time or something, and I'm just like a dumbass just staring at my hand.
You might have to do that scene again anyway because of the fact that you broke when I made my joke.
I wasn't prepared for it, okay? It's like you're dead, we're dead, we're all dead.
Dad's dead. You're
Dad's dead.
dead.
You're dead. What do you do? What do you mean?
All right, let's move on to the next one. Unless you have an idea of a piece of technology that's peaked.
A fan. What else can you do with a fan? It's just blowing air.
Valid.
Hey, wait, toothbrush. What else could you do with a toothbrush?
Valid.
It brush brushing your teeth.
Make a
Well,
tooth Make a
let me cook
toothbrush
here.
that's okay. Hold on. Make a toothbrush that sprays water as you're brushing. Genius.
Mmm, toilet.
Oh,
I mean, there's bidets,
valid.
but we're not talking about that. What else are you gonna do with a toilet? We make like a two-in-one where it could be a urinal and a toilet. I don't
What?
know how that would
Why?
like somehow you could be able just to sit on it, but if you don't want to sit, you can make it like a urinal so you pee on it, but you don't have the opportunity to put the pee on the chair or whatever, the toilet
Yeah. Okay.
bowl. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm
The
cooking.
lid.
The lid, yeah. I don't know why that was so hard to say. I didn't think of what it was.
Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know what else you could do with the toilet, but I would want to try a bidet really bad
Yeah.
because then I would have to use toilet paper.
I think personally, game graphics. I think
Oh,
I think it's time that we just gotta say okay, these graphics have evolved so much. I think at this point we are good. We don't need
yeah,
them to get more realistic.
It takes game developers like 5 years just to make a game now, or even longer, just because of how graphically intense they are now.
Exactly.
Like, you guys need to calm down. I'm not trying to wait once every 10 years to get a new Pokemon game or a new whatever.
Exactly. Let's just stop and use what we have. Doesn't need to go any further. All right. Move on to the next one. What is a poor people habit that you'll never stop doing no matter how rich you get? Squeezing every last drop of toothpaste out of the tube. 100% agree.
Yep.
Yep. First step before any non-staple purchase is an argument from myself as to why it isn't necessary. I agree.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna agree on most of this stuff. Like, it's not even if you're just poor, but if you're just rational with your money, like, I just feel like these are probably normal ass things people do, unless you're fucking stupid rich or something.
Yeah. I won't say who it is, but there was a YouTuber on a podcast once that was like, he's gotten so rich to the point where like he will never eat Taco Bell again, and I was like, I don't know if I could ever go the rest of my life without eating Taco Bell.
I mean, it's not that crazy. I mean,
It's not that
why
crazy, but
talk?
I mean, it's still pretty good.
You say Taco Bell, but if you replace Taco Bell with Popeyes, then I would agree with him.
Okay,
I couldn't
fine.
do much.
Popeyes, you fucking basic bitch.
Basic. You just said Taco Bell. You're eating not Mexican food. You're eating Mexican,
Hey,
not
I am
Mexican
eating
food.
authentic Mexican meals
No,
when I go to
you're wait,
Taco
you're
Bell.
wait, you're eating white Mexican food. That's what you're eating.
White Mexican food.
Yeah,
I've never heard that described that way.
yeah.
Oh,
Because it's not like actual Mexican food. It's white Mexican food. You ever been to a Mexican restaurant or actually had someone make Mexican food before?
yeah, the fucking restaurant just
Yeah, the
down the
person at
street.
Taco Bell when I said tell him
Just
my order.
first
Shut
person that talked about was always like, "Buenos dias."
Cinco de Mayo, what can I get you?
But no, I was gonna say the restaurant that's just down the hill from us. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah, I know what you're talking
I
about.
can't remember the name of it. So
Mexican restaurant.
yeah, that. Checking clearance at clothing stores first. Sometimes I find great things for really cheap. Also, wait for the highest possible percentage off on a going out of business sale.
I usually don't get clothes at stores anymore, but if I do, usually the clearance section, I always get ass picks. Like, I usually don't get anything good. It's in clearance for a reason.
Yeah, I remember Goodwill has like this giant warehouse in Tacoma where
Yeah.
basically they send all their like this stuff has been on the shelf and at these other stores at the other locations for like a while, so it's not selling, so they just send it to the Tacoma store, and it's like it's not even like they have actual aisles or anything like that. It's little like
Yeah.
these giant tubs of just miscellaneous crap, mostly clothes.
Would love to do that. Just to search and see what I can find in there.
Dude, I did it one time, and my friend was always bragging about how she like gets some of the like freshest stuff from there. So when we went, I was like expecting maybe I'll see something cool, something interesting. It was just all
Yeah.
crap. I was just like, yeah, no wonder this is all here. It sucks.
Yes. I wonder why. It's been on the shelves for so long. It'd be funny if in that Tacoma place they're just like they're not even in tubes, it's just all this big old pile, and you just have to walk into it and look at it.
I'm never going to waste food if I can help it. The fact that people casually throw away half a meal is crazy to me, especially when at a restaurant where they paid 100 plus for a bill.
Yep, that's pretty makes sense. Pretty rational.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I dare see someone throw away an ounce of a Popeyes meal, I'm going to beat them up.
All right. I just want to read this for the reply. Uh, Using every single last drop of any product / eating all my food. Lotion? I am cutting open the tube. Shrimp shells? Soup time. Someone responded to that. It's not even about the money. Someone replied to that. It's about sending a message. Oh, this one's pretty valid. It just says deleted. Valid. Picking up any coins that I find on the ground. Penny jars going strong. For real.
No, that's one I actually disagree with.
Why?
I don't collect that. I mean, it's just sense. But to me, I use a card for everything, so I don't see what the point of having cents would be for collecting coins. He just left. Was he gonna bring something? Find out in the next episode.
Yeah, I still have my headphones on.
Oh, my bad. How you gonna hear me? Oh, there
You
it is.
see
There
that?
it is.
Look at that. Whole lot of cents.
How much is in there?
I don't know.
Bro, you have a whole collection. You don't even know what's in there.
No,
When do you start counting it?
I haven't counted it. I'm waiting until the thing gets
What
full.
are you using it for then? Exactly. You don't even know what it's worth.
I'm gonna wait till it gets full, and then you know that machine that they have at like the Fred Meyer or the Walmart.
The Fred Meyer, what machine?
There's a coin machine where you dump it into the machine, and it'll tell you exactly how much is in there, and then you hand like a receipt to one of the clerks, and they pay you what basically was in what you had.
Imagine it's like a machine and it counts your money and then it just doesn't give it to you back.
Nice.
Like, that's how much money you had, and now it's to us. Idiot. That's what you're gonna do with it? I mean, I guess that's smart.
Yeah.
Well, you're
Well,
just gonna keep it. Just be like, well,
yeah.
today.
I'm just gonna keep it. Yeah. Never gonna use any of this money. But
You should count it.
no, I'm good. Thanks. That'll take me
Make a
3 years.
video. Make a video like, I don't know, counting money.
I got this jar specifically for this, and it legit got it back in like 2020 probably, and it's only right there. So
Wow, 5 years in that, you're not making any progress.
no,
buddy.
I'm not. You know what's
You need to
crazy?
you need to step your coin game up, man.
Yeah, seriously, because there was one time
I'll donate you some coins.
All right, thanks. There was one time that a lady came into the store and she was like, "Hey, the hell's Henry's problem? Do you have or do you need some coins?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, I could use some." I was like, "Okay, but give me 1 second." Leaves, comes back with a box, and I'm like, "A box of coins? Okay, interesting." And she opens it, and it was legit like a fucking treasure chest. I was like, "Jesus Christ! No wonder there's a coin store. She's got all of it." And she's like, "Okay, what do you need? I can probably give you about $100 here." I was like, $100 fucking dollars.
A deal sold. All my cash is in coins. Fuck you guys.
Toast with butter, sugar, and cinnamon. Someone replied to that, "If this makes me poor, I don't want to be rich."
Yeah, that's a cult classic right there. Oh boy.
Collecting soaps at hotels and keeping a stash of fast food napkins in my glove box.
I do that, yeah. I do keep fast food napkins in my car.
Nice.
I don't know about the soap though, but I don't go anywhere. So.
Yeah, true. I think usually when I do go somewhere, if they have soap that I can take, I'll be like, thanks. But I remember the last time that I went to somewhere was actually back when I was doing training for USPS.
Oh yeah.
And the bar soap was like that freaking big. I was like, what the fuck is this? I used it up on my first 2 nights there because I was like, this is nothing, guys.
When I did that, I brought my own shit. I don't use the hotel shit.
Well, you're cringe. 1, save your money, and the other is just practically practical and cheaper than buying tissues or paper towels. My dad has these habits, and I picked them up. He grew up poor, went to med school, and became pretty well off and renowned. The habits never stopped, though. Good story. Putting a grocery bag in the bathroom trash can as a liner. So in reply to that, I'm so confused. I thought we did this because they were fit for tiny trash cans. It's because we were poor. Bro's just over here
Then
like,
pour all
what?
this.
No,
Have to
not
pour all this
possible.
time.
Thrift shops and yard sales. If I did have a surplus of money, I'd rather spend it on things like travel or ways to treat myself, trying new food, beauty services, etc., than material items. Also, fast fashion and overproduction are terrible for the environment. So it makes you feel great not to fuel those industries.
But what if the pre-owned shirts and stuff you buy are fast fashion items? Got you there.
Got him.
It still hurts the environment.
Checkmate. Borrowing from the library. Who the fuck goes to the library anymore?
I haven't been to a library in like years, but like you could borrow a book. I mean, do you rent it or do you just borrow it for free?
I don't know. Can't say
'Cause
I've
if you
been
could
to a
just take
library
it,
in years, so.
come on. Because if you could just take it for free, how are they in business? I'm like,
Wearing shirts that fit me, even several years later, agreed.
agreed. He has a shirt from like 10th grade, still, still,
It,
still intact.
it's the cum shirt.
It's the ghost shirt. I
I
wore it every day.
I got this like I don't know, a year or two ago now, and like I said, I still have that other blue shirt that I still have.
How many clothes, like pieces? Can you count like on your fingers how many clothes you have?
Probably.
Like, like that's how like small amount you have for it.
If I had to guess, I probably got about 14 shirts, 5 pairs of jeans, maybe six. I don't know. Probably like 11 pairs of boxers.
So you have more like boxers than pants, or those are just jeans. You might have other things. Never mind.
No, actually, that's valid. I probably don't. Like I said, I'd have to go in the account.
You have more boxers than pants.
Licking yogurt tops to maximize value.
Or
I guess so.
crazy. Imagine just licking stuff off the top of the yogurt thing and like, oh, it's getting poor. Yeah, I'm doing this right now.
Never stop buying instant noodles. Those have saved my life in the worst days when I only had $5 for my 2 weeks until my next paycheck. LOL. Valid.
Yeah, I don't like noodles, so I couldn't relate. But
Cringe. Got a list here. Turning off lights when leaving a room. I guess that makes you poor. Adding a
well,
little,
yeah,
adding a little water to the last. What? Adding a little water to get the last of the bottled sauces, condiments out. Does that work? I've never tried that actually. Saving the last broken bits in the bottom of a chip bags until I've had enough to crush and dredge chicken in for oven baked chicken. Never tried that either.
yeah, I've never tried that.
Making and freezing homemade bread and biscuits. It's cheaper and healthier. Making my own jams slash jellies and canning them. Using coupons and buying stuff on sale. I will say I don't think I've ever actually once used a coupon. Actually, not true. I used one
Oh,
forever ago. This is back when I was in like middle school.
yeah,
I had a McDonald's coupon that I could use to get like a free cheeseburger or something like that.
yep, that's it.
Yep, that was it.
All right. I
And
know
I
you have used a coupon probably, but it was like a digital coupon. You never thought about that, like on like Am.
no, I don't have Honey installed, but you guys can. Thanks to the sponsor. No, just kidding.
Yeah, yeah, we love honey around here.
Yeah, totally. And yeah, pretty much everything else is just repeating now. So Is there anything that like you have that's a poor people habit that you'd be like, you know what? I don't care how rich
I want.
I get. I'm never changing that.
Um, and I feel like they're just more rational than anything. I just have to think of something rational that I do that would qualify as poor, and then be like, yeah, I don't think I'd change that. Like, I think someone already said it, but like, if I'm eating something and I don't want to throw it away, I'm gonna, even if I'm fucking full, I'm gonna finish it or at least save it for something else.
Exactly.
Or actually, maybe I don't know if this qualifies for it, but have you ever like bought a game and then you're like, man, this is fucking ass, but you're like, I paid $60 for this, so I'm gonna have to play it. You play it, but you also hate yourself throughout the whole thing.
Um, I mean, I bought the Zertha game, and I'm like, God, this game's ass, but I'm still trying to make my way through it.
That the Xbox game you got?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And I forgot, you said you played Twilight, seen it, right?
But that game is not expensive, so like I didn't have to like be like torture myself playing that. I just booted up one time. I was like, yeah, that's kind of what I expected, and I saw it lost in the abyss now, somewhere in here.
Damn, bro, clean your room.
But it is clean. I could show you right now.
How's it in an abyss?
Well, because like well, yeah, my closet, or it's either in my closet or it's in like one of my drawers. I have a bunch of drawers.
Okay. So what you're saying is you need to come out of the closet.
No, my Twilight game needs to come out of the closet so I can play it again.
That was it for all the Ask Reddit posts that I had for the day. So thank you, Dart, for joining me, and thank you, viewers, for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and of course, share this video with your friends. Get them to join and be part of the Dawes Nation. And with that said, thank you all for watching. Hope you all have a good one. I'll see you all next time.